We are the parents of our daughter, who is enrolled in Chino Valley Unified School District, CVUSD, her district of residence. We are writing this narrative to explain our lived experience and the ongoing denial of a free appropriate public education, FAPE, that our daughter has endured. From the beginning of her enrollment in CVUSD, we have been systematically excluded from meaningful participation in her education. The district has repeatedly failed to provide us with essential educational documents, including IEPs, assessment reports, procedural safeguards, and assessment plans, in our native language, Cantonese. My English is limited, and because these documents were never translated or explained to me, I have not been able to understand them, respond to them, or meaningfully participate in decisions about our daughter's education. This has resulted in us being cut off from the very process IDEA is designed to protect. Because we were not given information in a language we could understand, we were unable to fully exercise our rights or advocate effectively for our daughter. We believe this denial of language access has directly contributed to both procedural and substantive violations of FAPE. Our daughter's experience in the district has also raised serious concerns about her safety and well-being. While in placement, she experienced distressing incidents, including being physically harmed and returning home with visible bruising. These incidents were documented and photographed. During this time, she was also not making meaningful educational progress and appeared instead to be learning maladaptive behaviors from her environment. Due to these experiences, our daughter became fearful and dysregulated and was ultimately unable to attend school consistently. However, we observed that after she was removed from that environment and given time to recover, her emotional state improved significantly. She no longer reacted fearfully when approached by adults outside our family, and she began to show progress in learning and behavior. This confirmed for us that the issue was not our daughter, but the environment she was placed in. Despite these concerns, the district has continued to rely on the same or similar placements and predetermined decisions, without meaningfully considering our input. In meetings, we have felt excluded and unheard. At times, district staff have expressed that attendance alone is their primary concern, rather than whether our daughter is safe, supported, or learning appropriately. We also experienced significant delays in receiving important assessment information. Although the district completed a multidisciplinary assessment in March 2025, we were not provided the report, raw data, or protocols for several months. This prevented us from reviewing the findings or participating in timely IEP decision-making. These delays further limited our ability to advocate for our daughter. In addition, the district repeatedly delayed convening timely IEP meetings to discuss its own assessments and failed to provide documents in our native language. These barriers made it impossible for us to meaningfully participate in the process, further undermining our daughter's right to FAPE. Eventually, independent educational evaluations, IEEs, were approved, but only after significant delay and outside intervention. Even after the evaluations confirmed the need for additional supports, including a 1.18, the district has not consistently implemented these recommendations. This is especially concerning given that the evaluations identified safety needs, including protection from physical harm and preventing unsafe behaviors. During the same period, the district also initiated SARD proceedings against us and attempted to pressure and intimidate us prior to the completion of the IEEs. Additionally, the district filed for due process even before the IEEs were completed, despite knowing that our daughter's safety and educational needs had not yet been fully and appropriately assessed. From our perspective, these actions felt punitive and premature, particularly given the unresolved safety concerns. As parents, we are deeply concerned that the district's assurances do not match our lived experience. We have seen firsthand that without appropriate supports in place, our daughter's safety and well-being are at risk. Because of all of these circumstances, lack of language access, denial of meaningful participation, delayed assessments, unsafe placement concerns, premature legal escalation, and failure to implement recommended supports, we do not feel confident that the district can currently provide our daughter with a safe or appropriate educational environment. We share this narrative not out of frustration alone, but out of deep concern for our daughter's right to receive a meaningful, safe, and appropriate education under IDEA.